Howdy, I'm going to teach you how to change music in Undertale. Now, you might be asking yourself, boy oh boy, why would I want to change the music in Undertale? It's amazing. Well, for example, maybe you're like me and you fight Sans exclusively all the time. You're probably going to get sick of Megalovania eventually. So, I'm going to teach you how to do this. My preference is find a good song that loops. To better explain, a song that loops, uh, it it molds together when it's played after it's already ended. For example, Megalovania, which and it sounds like the song's never ended. So, let's get this tutorial started. You don't have to find a song that loops, but it's my preference. So let's find a song that loops. Preferably from a video game, a soundtrack in a video game, I don't know. So I'm going to go with Vendetta Greasers from Bully, game that Rockstar came out with a while back, quite a while back. So this song loops pretty well. I was just gonna let that soak in. Now, I think this video has like a moment of silence, and I'll get to fixing that in a moment. Oh yeah, that's gonna ruin the loop. So, here's what you want to do. Once you've downloaded the video using something like YouTube MP3 or whatever virus-inducing website you choose, let's hope that you have Audacity. That's just an example. You can have anything for audio editing, but I use Audacity. So, after downloading, you'll have this big glob of mess here. Audacity plays through my speakers, unfortunately. I already did this, apparently, but like, at one point there was a big line of silence, like right there. And I'm going to delete a part of the song just as an example. So like this part, for example. So once you've highlighted all the silence in the video that you don't want, there should be some in the beginning and some at the end sometimes. But, well, you want to highlight it by left-clicking and dragging, like so. I'm sure there's some alternative way of doing it, but I don't know it, so just left click and drag, and then hit backspace. And surprise, it's gone. Now, something you want to remember. You can hit pause, and you can't make any changes. So you have to hit stop. Then you can make changes. So that's something that you might want to know if you're new to Audacity. Now, once you've made all the necessary changes, you hit File, and you hit Export Audio, and you just name it whatever, and you save it, and wherever you saved it, you want to go back there, and find another website, where you can convert files. So, file converter, I don't know, for example, online convert. Yeah, this is the one I use. Audio converter, and if the website can convert an audio file to OGG, then you're golden. The file that you made, little changes to in Audacity, you're going to turn that into an OGG file. Then you're going to want to open up Steam if you got Undertale on Steam. You might be able to do it without Steam. Anyway, you go to Browse Local Files, and in the Undertale folder, there's all this stuff, Muse _. So, a lot of these, they're probably not as obvious to what the song is in the game. So, if you can find out what songs are what, yeah, go ahead. But we're going to be changing Megalovania, because everyone knows Megalovania. So, also, you're going to want to copy it. And once it's copied, you want to put it in some special folder to hold on to. And, yeah, once you've done that, you can take the OGG file of the song, and you put it in there. Here, I'm gonna have to do this. I have to type Greaser. That's what I called it. Copy. Go back. Now, it's gonna be called greaserloop.ogg for me, example, of course. Now, what you want to do is change it to the name of the song that you want to rename, because the game says, hey, play this song by name. And the game's like, dude, all right. So it's muse underscore ZZ, I think, underscore Megalovania. All lowercase. And it's going to ask, you want to rename to Muse Megalovania too? That's fine, just do that. Now, you're going to want to delete the first one. Make sure you've already copied it and pasted it somewhere so you don't lose it. Change it back if you want. It's going to say this 2 afterwards, so you want to delete that and make sure there's no space between .ogg and Megalovania. So, there. It's almost as if nothing has happened. However, when we open up the game, there's quite something ahead. We're going to get past this first part, as any other person would. And you'll soon notice you are no longer greeted with Megalovania. Anyway, that's my tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and please fuck my ass.